guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am Winnie Joe and I speak on issues concerning international students and intending international students. To my new subscribers, welcome. To my old subscribers, thank you for being here. Don't forget, you can follow me on Instagram and on Twitter, same name. I am Winnie Joe. The link is beneath in this video description. And don't forget, you can send me an email for business inquiries, winniejoe21@gmail.com. If you have any questions or any comments concerning this video and any video I put up, you could just join the Telegram group, and I'm on ground. So many other people that are experienced on ground to answer you and give you answers to all your issues. So if you've started the journey, you started the process to come to the UK, please go through my list of videos. You see a lot of helpful videos that will help you in this process. If you are yet to start it at all, then you should just you also see a list of videos that would give you all the information you need. I carry out a lot of services, and if you want to know about services I render a lot, just join the Telegram group and you'll be able to see a number of services I render there. Okay, don't forget that Amber Students is there for you, because this video is actually sponsored by Amber Students. Amber Students is an accommodation organization, and they take care of accommodation issues for all international students if you book with them way before you arrive into the country. So as soon as you get your visa, just to book, and you don't need to pay it in when you're ready to actually arrive. So from the airport to your house, you don't need to go to an hotel or anything. Okay, and this accommodation is actually open to just couple or students without dependents, just single students. We have available apartments, rooms, shared apartments in so many areas in UK, in selected areas actually. We have in London, in Manchester, Sheffield, Edinburgh, Glasgow, and so many other selected areas. So you just have to click on the link in this video description, and then you could just put in your details. A representative will contact you and you could get it all going. All right, you could ask all your questions there and all your worries and whatever it is that you want to inquire about. People are 24/7 to actually give you answers to your inquiries. Okay, don't forget, they also offer a range of other services like airport pickup and opening of students' bank accounts, giving you a UK SIM card when you arrive in the country, what have you, student loan, internship opportunities, and all these services is quick and convenient. It is hassle free. It is available 24/7. The customer representatives are actually experienced and trained to give you the best experience throughout your booking and throughout your stay. Okay, you can actually book for a long stay or short stay. Long stay is like a year, we have 52 weeks, while short stay is like 6 months. Okay, so it's just up to you and the contract you wish to sign with them. So these are my number one plug, and thanks to them this video is being sponsored, so you could be aware of what I'm about to tell you now. Okay, so please book with them. Well, this video is about international students, expectant international students, or international students that are preparing to be pregnant when they arrive the country. Okay, so please make sure you watch this video to the end. All right, so being an international student does not stop you from having family duties and family responsibilities. UK is very particular and interested in building family ties, okay, and building family unities, especially for students, mature students on masters programs. Okay, and that's why coming to the country with family is so easy. It is really stress-free. So now, if you're an international student, I'm going to just talk about it stage by stage, group of people. Okay, so now let's just talk about those newly married and coming to the country, and you have the mind to actually get pregnant while your study is being on. Well, you don't have any issues. Okay, it is allowed. The moment you come into the country, the only thing that you're expected to do is to inform your school and probably the student services, so they could give you the necessary advice you need. And also, if you think that getting pregnant during your course of study is going to affect your studies, well, in my school, for instance, they give us opportunity to postpone dates for assignments and projects and what have you. Okay, just make sure you inform the school and all of that, and it is not going to be infringing on your benefit or your rights as an international student. Nobody is going to tell you to go home because you got pregnant while studying. Okay, after you're a married woman, even if you're not even a married woman, okay, it doesn't contradict your what's it called, the rules on your student visa. Okay, so you can actually be expectant, you can actually get pregnant while a student. Okay, probably you come into the country and 2 months pregnant, 3 months pregnant is rather you're pregnant, you don't need to worry or get stressed whatsoever. All right, so that's the first category of people. The second category of people is those that are trying to get pregnant. Okay, come into the country and you're hoping to get you to make use of NHS services such as IVF and fertility programs and what have you. It is actually possible. You being an international student does not stop you from doing all of that. Okay, and very soon I'm going to be telling you whether it's free or it's not free. All right, but I just want to categorize the students. Then you coming to the country as an international student, you're already pregnant. In fact, let me even subdivide it. Some of you are like already pregnant when school resumes in September, you are giving birth in that September, or some of you are giving birth in that October. It doesn't stop anything. All right, but the only thing the school will tell you is that they're not going to give you any time to stop the study, no time for mugo. You must attend your classes because they expect you to know that you're pregnant. They expect you to be truthful and know that if you can actually take on this course or not. So the maximum they can give you coming to the country pregnant already is 2 weeks. Okay, your classes go on after 2 weeks and all of that. So even if you give birth through CS, you give birth the normal way or not the normal way, how you just give birth, you are just entitled to 2 weeks of break. Although it depends on the school, but in University of Hull it's just 2 weeks because they expect you to know if you can actually do this or not. Some of my friends that came in pregnant, they were not allowed to go for mugo for 3 months or stop their studies for any period in time. Okay, apart from that 2 weeks. Okay, now if you are a student and you come into the country, you are not yet ready to give birth, like you just come in, you're pregnant already, but your due date is still far away, like maybe you're staying your first trimester or your second trimester, you're okay. As I said earlier, all you have to do is just to inform the school of your condition, so they were able to create a timetable around you. Like in my school, University of Hull, you have the liberty to choose your timetable and say, okay, I cannot come on Fridays, I can come on Tuesdays or on Thursdays. I don't want to be coming 3 times a week, I can come twice a week and all of that. So it depends on the school you're in, but the most important thing is that you inform the school. Now, no matter this category, I've categorized everybody now. No matter this category you are in, this next step is for you. Okay, this is the next thing you have to do. Immediately you've come into the country, immediately you've realized you're pregnant, or immediately you want to get pregnant and you've gotten pregnant. Now you are now an official expectant student, expectant international student. Okay, the next thing you have to do is to register for your NHS. Inform your NHS immediately that you're pregnant, especially when you are in your third trimester, to inform them that you're pregnant. Now, being a pregnant student does not exempt you from benefits such as free medical services and free drugs and what have you. So you're going to be entitled to free drugs. You're going to be given a certificate. You tell your midwife, they will assign a midwife to you though, based on the location you are in, the postcode you are in. Okay, so they are usually like communities. In this community, there's like 3 midwives or 4 midwives. Okay, so they will assign you to one of the midwives, and then it is our duty to, you tell her if she doesn't remember, or it's her duty if she remembers, to actually issue you a maternity exemption certificate. This number written on the certificate will exempt you from paying for drugs, paying for scans, paying to give birth, paying to go for medical checkups, paying to what have you. Okay, it's very, very different from your IHS. It is not because you paid IHS when you're coming to the country, that's why they are giving you. No, this is the policy of the country. They take care of children, born or unborn. Okay, as long as the child is less than 12 years, is the responsibility of the government. All right, so the only thing you might not be entitled to is cash benefits, like real cash. Normally, if you're working already, you can actually tell your employer and say, probably you've come in and you've stayed like 3 months already in the UK, and then you got pregnant, you're already working, you are entitled to maternity benefits. Okay, this amount is about £600 every month for the next 9 months after you've given birth, starting from the day that your maternity leave begins. All right, nobody have the right to sack you because you are pregnant, and nobody has the right not to employ you because you are pregnant. Okay, even you are 4 months pregnant, as long as you are able, you're stronger, and not showing, and you're not sluggish, you can actually get employed. Okay, and after you've gotten employed, like after a while they discover that, oh, this lady is pregnant, they have no right to sack you on that stand, because as long as you are able to carry out your normal duties, you don't have all this money sickness, you don't spit around and mess up everywhere, so you are good to go. All right, so that's it. For those IVF, yeah, you'll be able to get a little fraction of you. In fact, you'll be able to get the IVF for almost free. The little thing you pay is just about 100 or 150 pounds there about. I've forgotten what they call that fee, but you can actually get your IVF done and your fertility test and whatever have you. Okay, so the little money, I think your IHS covers all that. Yeah, so it's just a little money you will just pay and all of that. But usually NHS does not really drag you for money and say, come and pay, come and pay. They want to make sure that you're fine, they want to make sure that you're okay. And there are a lot of organizations that are interested in this, in women's services. Okay, it's just for you to call your city council, and then they can link you up to any of the charities or any of the organizations that are actually helping women out with surrogacy, with IVF, with fertility clinics and what have you. Okay, so they're actually people for this, and it is free. If I thought you even pay, I don't even think you pay, but if I thought you even pay, it's going to be a little fraction, and you're going to get maximum service. So that amount you are paying safe, you see that it's worth it, and everything is just going to go on well. I think there's about 90% success in most of their insemination and clinics and all of that. Okay, so you have nothing to fear. If you're expectant and you're in Nigeria and you're saying, oh, if I come to the UK, I don't know if they can take care of me, if they can continue my doctor's treatment, I'm going through fertility treatment, and my husband is going, they will take care of you way better than they do in your home country. So you have nothing to fear. Okay, now to those of you that are actually in your 3rd trimester when you're pregnant, so the next thing you must do is to quickly get all your tests done. They're going to get your blood test done, your scan, and so many other things. Get your due dates done, and the next thing you have to do is to quickly arrange your baby bag and so many other things. Now a nurse is going to be assigned to you, child services or social works nurse. They want to come and see where the baby you're expecting, where the child is going to stay, especially when you are more than 24 weeks. They usually come when you're 24 weeks. Okay, that's about 6 months or so. Now if you are your 3rd semester or your 2nd semester, expect them to come. So when you're renting a house in the UK as incoming expectant international students, whether you're expecting or intend to be expecting, make sure you're renting a house that would have a space for the little one you are expecting. Okay, so you don't end up moving from one house to the other. Well, let's talk about Omugo. Coming into the UK pregnant in your 3rd trimester and having just your husband and maybe 2 other small children or 1 other small child is going to be really stressful. So that's the reason why you need your students community. If you're in any Nigerian group, any school group, make sure you actually bond with people. When you rent an apartment, make sure those people in your area, the Nigerian students, you bond with them so you can actually have help. Although you can do it yourself, but you know, mental health and stress, and some of us were not used to doing all these things ourselves, especially when your husband is not really the hardworking type, or is not really the home type. Okay, so now this is what you can do. You can actually apply for visitor's visa for your mother or your mother-in-law or your sister or whatever. Okay, now you're going to need a certificate called M15, certificate of attestation of pregnancy, that you're actually pregnant. I think that's the name. Okay, so you're going to need a certificate from your midwife, and that's what you're going to attach to the application letter inviting your mother or your mother-in-law, what the carer or whatever it is you are inviting, okay, to help you during that period. Okay, and you're going to give them a visitor's visa. So you just attach this, attach with your statement of account, attach your letter from the school, certificate of status here, attesting that yes, you are indeed a student of this school, and then at your GP letter, yes, you're indeed pregnant, with that of M15, your midwife letter. You're going to collate all these documents together, and then those of them in your mother in Nigeria, or your mother-in-law in Nigeria, also have to prove ties to the country. So if they have pension paper, if they have accounts in Nigeria, and so all of them, you accumulate them all together, and then you apply. Yes, they are going to give them their visa, even if you just arrived 2 weeks ago and you are applying for visitor's visa based on maternity grounds. They will be granted, as long as you compile the right documents and you can prove that there's enough fund for you to invite this person, and there's actually a space in your house. Your house is not going to be overcrowded. Yes, you're going to need a letter from your landlord too, stating that yes, indeed, this person is my tenant and he rented a 2-bedroom flat or a 2 or a 3-bedroom house for me, and all of that. So you're going to add all these things to make sure that the person you're inviting, you can actually take care of the person, and then the person too can actually have a little amount in their account to show that yes, even though they did not take care of me, I can take care of myself. So these are the little things you need to do. Okay, I think I've been able to touch everything little like that. If you have any question or any comments or any inquiries, please just join the Telegram group or drop the comments in the comment section, and I'll be sure to answer you. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe, and don't forget, this video was actually sponsored by Amber Students. Click on the link in this video description and book a room if you're a single student. Okay, if you're a student with dependents, I'm going to do another video on what you should do to get an accommodation faster from Nigeria, especially when you are expecting. Okay, thank you so much for watching this video. Bye for now.